Okay, so I'm going to try to show you the basics on this and why I chose the VP9. So this is a cheap Kydex holster, inexpensive, well made and inexpensive. I bought it on Amazon, and the VP9, it's clear, nothing in the magwell. Has the ambidextrous paddles aside from here, and so there's no safety, but when it's in the holster there's no access to the trigger like any good holster will provide. There is a little bit of a positive lock here so it stays in the holster, and has a clip to hook on your belt. So this is an inside the waistband right side holster made specifically for this HK VP9. What I did is I already pushed out this roll pin out of this hole here. Make sure it's on camera. This roll pin comes out of this hole, and then this is really what interested me in this gun to begin with. So then this back strap is all interchangeable, and you get 3 of them, and so are the side plates. So you got 3 side plates and 3 back straps with this gun, and they're stamped on the inside. This is a medium back strap, so you have to put the side plates on first, and this says right side large. I actually went with the large on the right side of the frame because for whatever reason it fits my hand better, and you don't need to use all the same size things. So I have a large on the right side, and I have a medium on the left side because that's where your fingers are going to come around, so I can get more grip on more of the butt of the gun. And then the back strap is a medium as well. So all 3 sets come with the gun, and then this roll pin goes in. And just to save my finger, push this in with the pen. And that's it. That's in. Nice and flush, nothing sticking out. You got your empty magwell. And so to lock it back, everything is ambidextrous, slide lock, and then there's a low profile one here if you happen to be a lefty. So you can lock the slide back, and then this gun breaks down really easy too. With the slide lock back, you move the takedown lever to the down position, release the slide, and it comes off. In the frame, you just see it's polymer frame. There's not much going on in here. It's just the mechanism moves for the takedown, and firing pin, trigger. You can work it. So like, here's the safety. I'm going to try to get this so you can see what's going on here. So my finger's not completely on the trigger, it won't pull, but if you just depress the middle, then it will go through the firing action. And cleaning it, there are little carbon builds up in here, and it literally just brushes off. And then depending on your choice of cleaners, I lubricated this point here where the slide goes in and out. So, and that's it for the polymer frame. It's real light. There's, you know, nothing to it. And then here you got your spring, like any or many of the semi-automatic 9mm, and then the barrel comes out. So then you got your slide, firing pin, retractor, and your barrel, feed ramp. And that's it. This is made very similar to a Glock. Seems to break apart, come field strip the same way. And then just put the spring back in. And yeah, would help if you get past the catch. Slide goes on, lock it back, return the takedown lever. You're ready to go. Has the rail for a laser light or both. Has a knurlings to if you want to help you get a grip on the slide here. It's got a pretty hefty spring in there, you know. Here it's got also these little flares, which is kind of HK specific. I don't know if you can see it in this light. So if you had to rack the slide, if you didn't have a round chambered and you had to rack it with one hand for whatever reason, or even from here it helps you pull. And these sights are not night sights, but they do, once they're charged with light, glow. And this is really not showing it that well. Let me see if I can charge it with the flashlight, if it makes it better. I think it's going to be much better now. So there you go. But you know, the things that I liked about this was that the plates were interchangeable, and the ambidextrous. I like the look of the gun. I like the feel of the gun. I like the way it fits in my hand, and part of that is because I can customize this to fit my hand. Found an appropriate holster, and that just goes in right in at 1 o'clock inside my waistband, and I really don't have any problems concealing this at all. And then put one in the chamber, and then put number 15 back in the mag. It does have a round in the chamber indicator. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little red thing there. And this shows, there's a red dot in here that shows that it is a cocked gun. So the weapon is live, goes back in the holster. When I draw it, finger goes on here. So, you know, good gun safety. Finger's not on the trigger unless you're ready to pull the trigger. That's it. That's why I like the VP9.